What's up, everybody? Cardona here. Welcome back to my Slammiversary 2021 predictions. Very excited for the show. I've been a big fan of TNA for years, and they've been doing a lot of good stuff recently. So I'm very looking forward to this. It should be a great show. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. But before we do, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't as well. Let me know how you're looking forward to this show in the comment section below. And let's not waste any time. The first match I have in front of me, Matt Cardona and to be announced versus Brian Myers and Tennille Dashwood. I'm a big fan of Cardona and Myers. I love their podcast, the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Been a big fan of Tennille Dashwood since her days as Emma in WWE. So this match, it is kind of a match I am looking forward to, especially to find out who the mystery partner for Cardona is. Straight away you think Chelsea Green, and that's probably who I'm going to predict for it to be. And I'm going to go with Cardona and Chelsea, if it is Chelsea, to get the win. The only reason I'm kind of maybe doubting Chelsea is she did have a wrist injury. I'm not sure how she's healed yet, or if she's fully fit to go. And she did recently appear at the Ring of Honor show. But I believe I've read something online where with Ring of Honor it is per appearance. So who knows if Chelsea is able. I can't really think of anyone else that I can see filling in this role as Cardona's partner. So yeah, very interesting to see. You're leaning towards Chelsea Green, but there are some things that make me doubt Chelsea. As I said, the injury and the appearance in Ring of Honor recently at Best in the World. So yeah, and of course, at Best in the World, she didn't wrestle. She was just announcing herself in the women's tournament. But yeah, I'm going to go Cardona and his mystery partner to get the win here. Yeah, I do think it will be Chelsea, but as I said, there are some stuff that maybe put me off. So we'll have to wait and see. Eddie Edwards versus W. Marcy. Of course, W. Marcy is the former big Cass in WWE. And I'm going to go with... Who am I going to go with? I'm going to go with Eddie Edwards. Big Eddie Edwards fan. I have been, again, really for a couple of years. Since his days in the Wolves with Davey Richards. And Morrissey has been looking kind of good since coming into Impact at the last pay-per-view. But yeah, I just have to go Eddie Edwards. I'm a big Eddie Edwards fan. And it's hard to look past Edwards in this one. Knockout Tag Team Championships then. Fire and Flavor, which of course Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz versus Havoc and Rosemary. This is an interesting one. I'm a big Rosemary fan. Jessica Havoc, of course, is also very good. But I really love Fire and Flavor as a team. Kiera and Tasha, they just have that great chemistry together. So yeah, I can see this going either way. I would love to see Rosemary and Havoc win the belts, but I'm going to go back Fire and Flavor to retain here. Again, I can see this going either way, and I'd be happy for this to go either way. As I mentioned, I'm a big Rosemary fan, and I do like Havoc. So, yeah, either way, I'm happy with this result, but I feel like Kiera and Tasha will retain here. Then a fatal 4-way for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. Violent by Design, which of course is the group of Eric Young, Cody Deaner, Joe Doring and Rhino. Either four of them, they do defend under Freebird rules. So either four could realistically defend. It's probably going to be Doring and Rhino. I feel like they've mainly been the ones as the team. They're the ones who won the belts. They defend against Rich Swann and Willie Mack. The Good Brothers, which of course is Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. Falaba and to be announced, of course, Falaba's partner was originally meant to be TJP, but they put out a tweet saying that TJP can't compete. So now Ba needs a partner. Again, I don't really know who this could be. Kind of like last year at Slammiversary, Impact kind of teased all these big people debuting. I really don't know. I am going to go with Violent by Design to retain, though. I don't really think Ba's partner matters too much. Again, trying to think of all the people out there. It can be really anyone. But who would fit Falaba as a partner the most? I honestly don't know. I'm not even going to try predict this. It could literally be anyone. It could be one of the recent releases. It could be some from AEW because they've had partnered. They're working with AEW, as we've seen like in the main event, and as we've seen when like Private Party and all appeared. It could be literally could be anyone. It could be someone from New Japan because they've been working with New Japan. I honestly don't know who this mystery partner will be, and I don't know if it will be a massive name because I don't know if this was planned. I don't know if there was originally meant to be this mystery guest, or if TJP really did get her and they need a replacement. But yeah, I don't think it will change much. I think Violent by Design will retain. Deonna Purrazzo versus to be announced. And this one, I was originally, when this first got announced, I was originally thinking Chelsea Green for this one. But then, as I mentioned, the ROH stuff, and now Cardona needing a female partner, it's looking like it's not going to be her. I was originally then thinking Mickie James, but it looks like she's gone to NWA and done stuff with NWA. But again, maybe Impact and NWA could do some, have a partnership or something. It wouldn't surprise me if like they did end up working together. Maybe it could be one of the Iconics, but if they were bring them in, I personally would like to see them come in together as a team and go for the Impact or the Knockout belts, because I think Fire and Flavor versus the Iconics would be some great stuff. Again, it might even be someone from the WWE who recently got released, but I do think it is. And of course, there's one name that I didn't mention yet, and that was Ruby Riott, because that's who I'm going to go. I believe she's going by Ruby Soul now or something like that. She has kept the Ruby name. She hasn't gone back to Heidi Lovelace. But yeah, I think this will be Ruby, and I think Ruby will beat Deonna. Whoever this mystery person is, I feel like we will see a knockout title change here. So yeah, Chris Sabin versus Moose. I want to say Chris Sabin. Hail Sabin. Big Motor City Machine Guns fan. Big Chris Sabin fan. But it's hard to go against Moose. I feel like Impact are pushing Moose, and I feel like Moose is going to get the win here. But should be a good match. Big fan of Sabin. I wish Sabin would get the win here, but I just don't think he will. Then probably one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most, Ultimate X. I love Ultimate X gimmick matches. I love the Ultimate X concept. Alexander defends the X Division title against Pete Williams, Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, Chris Bay, and Rohit Raju. Again, this one go either way. I'm between three people here. I'm between Trey Miguel, Alexander, Chris Bay, and even Ace Austin. So I'm gonna go who I want to win the most, and that is the Ultimate Finesser, Chris Bay. So yeah, again, this can go either way. Be happy for this to go either way, but I want Bay to win the most, so I'm gonna go with Bay. Alexander has had a great run as champion. Actually no, I'm gonna go Trey Miguel. Because Chris Bay, former champion, Ace Austin, former champion, Alexander, current champion, had a good run. PE, of course, X Division legend, and Rohit Raju has also been a former champion. I don't think Trey has won the X Division belt. And if you go back and watch other Impact previews I've done, I feel like Impact have big plans for Trey Miguel, and I can see him as a future world champion there. So I'm going to actually have him win the X Division belt here. And then main event, the belt collector, of course, with Don Callis, Kenny, by God, Omega versus Sami Callihan. This should be a fun one. Kenny, again, the best bout machine for a reason. Sami Callihan, also a very good wrestler. I can see this going either way as well. I wouldn't take the belt off of Kenny just yet. But if anyone was, and if there was a place, it probably would be Sami and Slammiversary. But I've been really enjoying what Kenny's been doing as the belt collector in both AEW and Impact. So just for that, I'm going to go with the best bout machine, the cleaner, to clean up Sami Callihan and retain the belt. But as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a title change here. But yeah, that is it for my Slammiversary 2021 predictions. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of these predictions, and do you agree? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.